What is up, guys? Mr. Murk here, bringing you part 2, I believe, part 2 of my Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke challenge. Yeah, so I'm finally back, bringing you back some of this stuff, and yeah. So last time we caught some Pokemon, and I leveled them all up to level 10. So we've got Scruffy, Optimus, I Am Walrus, Flaffy, who I will later rename if he makes it that far, and Ocho Muerte. Alright, so that... Oops. Alright, so that is our team. Yeah, I leveled them all up to 10. And now let's proceed. And I'm going to see if I can teach... No, I can't teach Bullet Seed Remoraid, but I know Artillery can get it. Alright, so let's do some battling. Yeah. Alright, Scruffy learned absolutely nothing useful, so all he can do is tackle right now, which we will have to deal with for now. I'm really glad to be able to be back on this, and when it was in the shop, there was a possibility that I'd have to literally re-download everything that I had on my laptop, so I would have had to restart this again for the third time. Restart for the second time, which would have really sucked, but thankfully the guys who did my computer were good, and I was able to keep all my shit, and my computer's all fixed, so expect a lot more uploads, and yeah. Alright, so Scruffy's just tackling a bunch of shit right here, and he gets a level up. Cool. Alright, so let's see. I haven't shown you guys Ocho Muerte yet with all one of his move. And let's go battle these twins right here. And it'll be a twin killing. Yeah, okay. So let's go and beat these people up. Yeah. Alright, so we're just gonna go and kill them. And yeah, so beat up the twins. Alright, so let's swap into Flaffy real quick and battle this Fisher dude who's just got a bunch of Magikarps. So let's spam Thunder Shocks, because that's all we have to do, and they will spam Splashes and they will all die a terrible floppy death. Alright, now let's go pick up these cherry berries. And I think my plan is that once we get to where we were kind of at Brawly, then I'll start slowing down the gameplay again and possibly reading the script or every once in a while, but I don't know, reading's boring, it's not my thing. Alright, so let's go heal up and check out what we can do over here. Alright, so let's go pick up the Quick Claw from right here and talk to Scott. So this guy's gonna go beat up his children's like little bastard he is, and gives us a Quick Claw, which is cool. And nope, can't use it, but I will give it to who should we give it to? Yeah, let's give it to Optimus. You're the slowest one, I think. Not gonna check stats, but just kind of guessing. It's a Route 116, so that means we can add to our party. We can get our sixth and final member. So let's see who it is. And dramatic music, it's Metapod. Oh yeah, we got the shittiest Pokemon imaginable. Cool. So yeah, let's get a Butterfree. Awesome. Okay, we got a Metapod, and let's name you well, since you're gonna be a Butterfree one day, how about this really terrible name, because I love really bad witty names. They're fun. So, Low Fat the Metapod. Awesome. And you know Harden, which makes you even better. Makes you so much easier to grind. I'm so happy to have you on this team. Little piece of shit. Oh, being if he doesn't die, hopefully a Butterfree will make this be useful on this team. Okay, back to Route 16, and let's go battle these people. So what I'm going to do is just do a little off-cam grinding, I think, and probably do a quick off-cam grinding sesh, and then I'll go battle Roxanne's gym trainers and have a little dramatic ending right before we battle her. So yeah. Alright, Flaffy's just going and wrecking shit with his electric moves, and out comes Zincado, which damn bastard is and it missed. Okay. And let's have an epic match here. Alright, cool. Okay, so that thing died. Awesome. Usually my grinding strategy is I'll just level up things 2 at a time. Probably, I don't know what other people do, but that's just me being a little neat freak. And also on my, I can't record this because it's on my actual Game Boy, but I'm just playing a fun little Nuzlocke challenge with my actual Crystal version, which is one of my favorite games ever, and that's going quite swimmingly right now. Alright, so Walrus is gonna go and freeze this guy up. Yeah. Right now on my Crystal Nuzlocke, I just beat the fighting dude, whatever his name is, and got a pretty good team. Okay, here's a Hoppip. To be honest, I would have rather had a Hoppip than a Butterfree, than a Metapod, because it's funnier. Alright, so let's go. I'm gonna put Ocho Muerde up here so he can kill some rock types. Ugh. My allergies are getting to me. Alright, so let's go and murder these guys. So Powder Snow's gonna wreck that Geodude, and Shroomish is gonna take it like a monster though. So let's continue to do that, and that's a dead-ass Shroomish. And we'll continue to spam moves that don't do much. Almost there. And dead Lotad. Cool. Yeah, so I'm really liking the looks of this team, aside from a certain Metapod that sucks ass. But whatever. Alright, so Walrus, you're level 12. Cool. And I'll swap in Scruffy, because why not? Let's see. I still don't have a cutter on this file either, so that means I can't, once I catch one, I can't go and get these guys. I think for this Nuzlocke, I'm going to make it so I can switch stuff in and out from my box. Alright, first encounter is a Squirtle. Awesome. That's cool. Let's tackle this thing and hope it doesn't die. And let's hope I have enough Pokeballs. Awesome, I got 12. Let's catch a Squirtle. Hopefully. Come on. Oh, you little bastard. Oh. You are low on health. Let's heal you up. I just want this thing to get the static on it so I can have a better time catching it, possibly. So I'm just going to continue spamming Pokeballs, hope it tries to tackle me and get the Paralyze. Oh, no, didn't need it. And we caught Squirtle. And I discovered a little while ago that Squirtle is a French name, and it is actually Le Squirt. I'm sure you guys have never thought of that one before, because I'm just a fucking genius. Alright, so we add Le Squirt to the PC. Cool. Alright, and I don't know. I might keep Metapod in there because I already have 2 water types. Which, yeah. Sorry if I messed up the sound for a second. Yeah, so 2 water types. I don't really need a third. This isn't a mono type thing. And here's another Squirtle. I'm interested to see what else is in this cave. So let's check it out. And more Squirtles. So it only squirt. Oh, no. Here's a Swallow. You know what? You would have been so much more. You would have been really handy too. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Pokemon Center. Here's a Mr. Mime. Mr. Mimes are pretty good, I gotta say. I enjoy using them. Alright, so like I was saying, I'm going to go to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and do a quick off-cam grinding sesh. Get my guys to level 14 or whatever. And yeah, so I will see. Alright, so I will see you in front of the gym. Alright, and we are back here as we have successfully ground all of our important Pokemon, aside from Ulofat, to level 14. Cool, so we still have, I'd say, about 9 minutes, so I think we can probably get in the battle with Roxanne as well. Should be good, and I think I'll probably start leveling this thing up once I get the experience share, because I hate switch training. Okay, so let's jump right in the battles, and yeah, I Am Walrus also learned Ice Ball, which is a really strong move, so that could be handy, especially for late game, when there's dragons. Yeah. Alright, Scruffy's only level 13, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to use him anyways in this gym, so too bad for you. So let's just go with Water Gun and Metal Claw, and yeah, so Optimus learned Metal Claw, and that's going to allow him to murder these rocks even better. So let's continue to one-shot these Geodudes, just like, alright, cool, and Walrus got to level 15. Alright, and now, yeah, we still have a lot of time, so let's go battle Roxanne. We're gonna go, we will thoroughly fuck her shit up. So Walrus can just go ahead and go straight for some water guns and kill all of our things, and Walrus is level 16 already. And a water gun went. Okay, so water gun literally one-shot our entire team. Alright, so we just wrecked Roxanne. And she gave us Rock Tomb. Thanks. So now we shall teach that Rock Tomb to... let's give it to Optimus. And let's get rid of Tackle. I know Mud Slap is kind of useful in some situations, even though that sounds kind of ridiculous, because it's such a low-powered move. Oh yeah, we gotta go deal with all that shit, so let's do that right after I heal up and stuff. Okay. And let's get in Scruffy so we can get that one last level by battling the Team Rocket dude. And Devin dude's all helpless because he's a pussy and can't take a hit from a Mightyena or Poochyena. Alright, so let's go kill this Mr. Mime. And a Muck. And he's just saying, "What's up, Holmes? I will straight fuck your shit up." And now we have to rescue another thing, this Pico. Okay, so sends out a Poochyena, which from some of the Nuzlocke challenges I've read has been the bane of some people's Pokemon, which is weird. Yeah, if you don't know what the origin of Nuzlocke challenge is, go to Nuzlocke.com. It was originally it still is a comic, and I don't know, they're really funny, so if you haven't read them, make sure to read them, because they're awesome. So Scruffy killed you and got the level. Awesome. So now we are nice and up to level, and let's go. So let us go and collect our prize or whatever from Stephen Stone's molester uncle. And he gives us a great ball, which is good. I could have said great, but then someone would have had to slap me on the back of my head like so. If you can see this, then it's like that, but harder. And alright, so he gives us a Pokenav, which is just a way to, which just ends up a way for people to annoy us even mightier, in a very mighty annoyance way. So let's go call. Wrong button. It's a little late out, so I'm kind of tired. But nonetheless, I will still stay up late. Alright. Yeah, I know I'm not reading things right. So let's just call Mr. Stone, and awesome, our phone works. And yeah, that's about it for this episode, guys. If you're enjoying the series and would like to see more, and if you have any suggestions, make sure to put those in the comment box below. And if you, yeah, and also like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. Shows that you guys like what I'm doing. And yeah, also if you want to know firsthand when my videos are coming out, follow my Twitter. Whenever a video's uploaded, also gives a little post on there. So if your eyes are always on Twitter, you can go check that out. I'm just gonna go up here and that. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for episode 3. Alright, Murk out.